Previously, in the Bible Reclaimed Official, we opened Genesis 1:1 and found something that no English Bible includes, the mysterious Hebrew word Ait, Aleph Tav. We asked why it was never translated, and whether it could be the first fingerprint of Jesus in the very first sentence of the Bible. We also questioned the nature of light, a divine command that came before the sun even existed. If you missed it, go watch episode 1 because everything else builds from there. What if Genesis was never just a story? You've heard it before. In the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth. But that's not what it really says. In Hebrew, Bereshit bara Elohim et hashamayim va'et haaretz. Bereshit bara Elohim et hashamayim va'et haaretz. Each word carries depth no English translation can capture. Bereshit, means in a beginning, not eternity past. It marks a specific point inside time, not outside of it. Bara means he created, a verb used only when God is the subject. Creation from nothing, not shaping, not repurposing. This isn't poetry. It's not myth. It's not vague. It's deliberate. This series isn't here to replace your Bible. It's here to uncover what the ancient text really says so that you can decide for yourself if you're ready to read it. This isn't religion. This is truth, and it changes everything. In the ancient world, everyone had a creation myth. The Babylonians believed the god Marduk killed his mother and split her in two. Half became the sky, the other half the earth. Egyptians believed gods emerged from watery chaos, birthing the sun. Sumerians believed humans were made to feed the gods. These weren't bedtime stories. They were considered spiritual facts. Into that chaos comes Genesis. No divine wars, no mutilated gods, no humans created to feed divine hunger. Just one God. Speaking, creating, resting. Genesis 1:6-8 says, "Let there be a firmament in the midst of the waters." The Hebrew word is rakia, a solid dome dividing the chaos. In pagan myths, the waters were gods. In Genesis, they're just water. No divine blood, no heavenly violence, just one voice and order. This simple verse is a direct rejection of every myth. This isn't preaching, it's exposing, and it forces you to ask, whose version of creation do you believe? Genesis 1:9-10 says, "Let the dry land appear," and God called the dry land earth. The word is eretz, and the gathering of the waters he called seas. That word is yam, sea. In Canaanite religion, Yam was a violent sea god. In Genesis, Yam is just water. Naming something meant ownership. God names the chaos. He owns it. Nothing in nature is divine. This is the deconstruction of mythology. Genesis 1:14-16. Let there be lights in the firmament. The Hebrew word is ma'or, light giver. Not sun, not moon, just function. Not identity, no Ra, no sin, just created tools, assigned roles. Day 1, light. Day 4, light givers, formed, then filled. Genesis isn't stolen myth, it's structured mathematical poetry, measured, intentional, built on purpose, not chaos. Genesis 2:1-3. God ended his work, and he rested. The word is shavat, to cease, not to sleep, not to vanish, just to pause. Creation wasn't followed by war, it was followed by peace. Genesis dismantled every myth of its time. One God, no rivals, no war. If the world was built in divine order, what happens when we break it? That's where we're headed. Episode 3. The Garden and the Fall. Real people or parable? But before we go there, pause for a moment. Because what you've just seen isn't religion. It's reality. And it changes everything. If this series stirs something inside of you, subscribe, like, leave a comment, and don't forget to share to help spread the truth around the world. This is the Bible Reclaimed Official. No religion, just truth.